Let us pay homage to the Buddha by reciting Namo Tassa 3 times. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Samma Sambuddhassa. So we are teaching or learning about Brahmajāla Sutta, superior net or supreme net. So last week we finished about 50 round view. Today is paragraph number 84. Annihilationism. Annihilationism. Annihilationism is Ucheda. Wada is Islam. Ucheda is they say annihilation. Annihilation is cut off. After passed away, nothing. That means after death, nothing, all are finished. So such a view we call annihilationism. So those views are because of 7 causes. 7 causes. So 7 round view about the annihilationism. So some ascetics, Brahmins, they hold such a view. There is a kind of soul or self have a materiality made of 4 elements or consist of 4 elements. Born from mother and father, after passed away, cut off, destroyed. After passed away, no heaven, no rise. So they hold such view. So the soul have a materiality made of 4 elements. That means human body, refer to the human body. So by seeing a human body, this human body is there is a materiality made of 4 elements or consists of 4 elements. Born from mother and father, after passed away, nothing happened, totally stop. So that means annihilationism. So that is a refer to the human body. So that is number 1. Number 2 is another one is told like this. Yes, there is such a kind of soul. You said, I don't say there is no such a kind of soul. Yeah, I know that is really have, but the soul not yet stop. There is another soul. Another soul is divine. Divine have materiality. Sensual pleasure eats like our normal food. They say after passed away, that is all I know, I see. After passed away, totally cut off, no arising, like that. That is a refer to the divine beings. Divine beings. He saw divine beings. So there is a materiality, divine, sensual pleasure being, eating food, divine food. So that is another. So another one told again, you say like this, yes, I know that, but not only that, there is another soul. That soul also divine, have a materiality, made by mind, mind-made. Mind-made means everything he want to do, just a mind-made, mind thinking enough. So there is all limbs is all forms have two legs, two hands, nose, eye, ear, all limbs. Everything completely have like this. So I saw that, but you don't see. You didn't see that. Afterwards, we cut off like that. That means refer to Brahmas. He saw Brahmas. Brahma soul, meaning Brahma soul, Brahma self. So he said there is complete limbs. Complete limbs according to their realm. Actually, they only have eye, ear only, but the nose sensitivity not have. But anyway, they say complete limbs. That is according to their realm only. According to for us, they are not complete. They don't have nose sensitivity, tongue sensitivity, body sensitivity. But according to their realm, they are complete. For our human also, according to our human realm, we complete. And the animal may say you not have a tail, not complete. Like that. So another way is according to forms. According to forms is although they not have a nose sensitivity, nose form have, body form they have, although they don't know touching. So according to their realm, according to their forms, they complete limbs. They have a complete limbs, complete every part of the body. So that is the Brahma soul you mean. So 1, 2, 3. Next one is you saw that not only that soul, there is another soul. That soul is overcoming the perception of materiality totally. Overcoming totally perception of materiality. Cessation of perception of impingements. Perception of impingements. Not paying attention, perception, different kinds of perception. Only pay attention. Ananda Akaso, boundless space, boundless space. Another soul is like this. And so, they don't have a perception of materiality. They don't think about the materiality. They don't have any impingement because they don't have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So nothing outside world impinges them. Don't have many different kinds of perception. No pay attention. Only they pay attention. Ananda Akaso. Boundless space, boundless space. That means refer to the Arupa Brahma. First Arupa Brahma. Arupa Brahma. So I saw that being, but after passed away, they are not there. Nothing happened. Totally stopped. Because they don't see. They don't see. That is the wrong view. One thing wrong view is they hold it as a soul. They think. No, according to Buddhist idea, that is no soul. Mentality. They have a mentality only. always arising and vanishing, nothing soul. But their thinking is something soul they have. After pass away, also nothing happens, they say. That is also not correct. Because of this, that is a wrong view. Next one. Next one is, yes, you say like this, I don't say there is a no. Yes, I accept. But there is another soul. Another soul is overcoming the perception of boundless space. They think, Ananda Vijnana, boundless consciousness, boundless consciousness. I know that. That soul after passing away, cut off, annihilates, nothing happens. So, that is among Arupa realm, second Arupa, refer to the second Arupa beings. Second Arupa beings is, their object is, nothingness is, boundless consciousness. You may remember Brahmajāla. Number one object is a boundless space. Number two object is a boundless consciousness. Number three object is nothingness. Number four object is Brahmajāla. Yeah, Brahmajāla, like that. So, after that, the next one say, oh, there is another soul. That soul is overcoming the boundless consciousness. He thinks nothing can change, nothingness, 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 nothingness only. That is soul have. After passing away, nothing totally stop. So that means among Arupa, four Arupa realm, refer to the third Arupa Brahman, third immaterial Brahman. So, next one is there is a kind of soul, overcoming nothingness, removing nothingness, not pay attention nothingness. Only pay attention Tanda Metta. This consciousness is a peace. Anida Metta. That consciousness is a superior. Like that. That is the meaning, light perception, non-perception. It's a beings. For the being. For the beings, pay attention, Brahmajāla as an object. Take Brahmajāla as an object. Like that. So this, the being in the fourth realm of immaterial realm. So all are seven. All are seven kinds. One is a human, one is a Deva, one is a Rupa Brahma, Arupa Brahma is a four. So they see such beings, they think that is a soul. After passing away, they don't see. That is what we say annihilationism. Why people hold annihilationism? Which kind of people, which kind of person hold such a wrong view? Annihilationism. Why is it because of one person who gains jhana or something, and the other person who not gains, who does not gain. So the person who gains the jhana is he has divine eye. So with the divine eye, he see Arahanta. After Arahanta passes away, nothing happens. He don't know Arahanta. He saw Arahanta. After passing away, nothing arises. So he think, oh, this soul stop. Like that. Because of this whole annihilationism. Because Arahanta is totally ceased. That is they don't know. After stop, but no more life, they know. That is one thing. Another thing is, although no Arahanta, he sees someone, no Arahanta. After passing away, they have been reborn again. But divine eye is not so powerful, not yet so powerful. Only see die, but not see reborn, being reborn. So because of this, they hold such a view. After passing away, nothing happens. Life is only reward linking and death. Like that. So one is because of seeing Arahanta. The other one is not because of seeing Arahanta. He can see only death. He cannot see reborn, being reborn. Because of this, he holds such view. Next one is who has no gains, no get jhana. But he thinking is he has attachment to sensual pleasure. He think like this: who know the another world? Because he attached to the sensual pleasure. Who know the another world? Like the leaves from the tree. After some times, fall down, cannot green again. So, in the same way, the beings are like this. After birth, they will finish, no more green again. Because he want to be happy in the sensual pleasure realm. Don't want to be next life. Because if you think there is a next life, you cannot be happy too much. Because you have to think good deed, bad deed, like that. So they have attachment to the sensual pleasure. They don't want to hold there is another life. So because of this, their thinking is like that the leaves from the tree after falling down cannot green again, cannot grow up again. So beings are like this. So because of this, they hold Annihilationism. So all are 7. So next one is 93. 93 paragraph. Doctrines of Nibbana here and now. Here and now is present, in the present. Doctrine of Nibbana. The view of Nibbana in the present life. In this very life. In this very life. So, there is 5 causes. So some ascetics, the Brahmins, they hold such a view. There is one soul completed with 5 sensual pleasure. Completing 5 sensual pleasure, going around. So such a soul gets or gains Nibbana in this very life. So that means refer to devas, refer to humans. Some humans have a lot of sensual pleasures, like Mandatu. Mandatu is in the Bodhisattva. Because he is a king, many sensuality he has. Because of a lot of good karma. So such a king also completing with the sensual pleasure, going around. Some devas also with a lot of sensual pleasure, they going around. So they think by seeing those beings are soul. There is a soul. That the soul is completing with the sensual pleasure, they going around. Nibbana is that's all. No, that is already very good on. They think Nirvana is no more, no other things. If you complete sensual pleasure going around that is Nirvana. So according to their view. So refer to the human Jeva. So next one say, you say like this, I know that, but that is not a Nirvana. That is not a Nirvana. What is the reason? So those sensualities are impermanence, suffering, changeable. Because of changing, there is a sorrow, limitation, bodily pain, mental pain, maybe dejected or depressed, sometimes shouted, crying, like that. So because of changing, because of this, that is no Nirvana. You say that I saw no Nirvana. That is because of impermanence, suffering, changeable. Because of changeable, have sorrow, limitation, bodily pain, mental pain. They have. So there is another kind of soul, secluded from sensuality, maybe secluded from akusala dhamma, no akusala, no unwholesomeness. Together with the vitaka, together with the vichara, initial application, sustained application, vivekāja, born from seclusion. Piti sukha, there is joy and happiness. Stay getting past the jhana. So one soul, they think, stay getting past the jhana. There is a piti sukha, they are happy, they have joy. Born from seclusion. They don't see anything, they don't listen to anything, they don't smell anything, but they are happy. That soul is happy. That means born from seclusion. So no sensuality, no unwholesomeness, only together with the vitaka, together with the vichara. So that soul is Nirvana in this way. So that is referred to past jhana. So another one see who has a past jhana, or he may have past jhana. But we, according to Buddhist view, someone has past jhana have, but no soul. Mentality take the object, meditation object only, continuously. No soul. That mentality also always rising and vanishing, perishing, no soul. Soul meaning is no partial with no perish, arrange every day. To take that object, they arrange it, they think. That is the soul. So such a kind of soul, according to Buddhist view, not have. But only we have some mentality, materiality who has first jhana, second jhana. But we don't think it's soul or mentality, materiality, like that, rising and perishing. So according to his view, if someone has past jhana, that is Nirvana in this very life. That is means the most happiness. I think. So another one say, there is a kind of soul. You said, okay, I accept. No, I not argue. But no Nirvana. Oh yeah, that is no Nirvana. What is the reason? Yeah, that is there is a vitaka vichara. There is a vitaka vichara. Because of this, that is still gross, not subtle. Not subtle. There is another soul overcoming vitaka vichara. No vitaka, no vichara. very clear. You say oneness of mind. No yaga, no vichara, born from concentration. Have a piti sukha, joy and happiness. Getting a second jhana, they stay. It stay. That is all only nibbana in this very life. So according to his meaning, second jhana. I know better one, another better one. That is a second jhana. Second jhana is more subtle than first jhana. You say first jhana, that is still gross. Still gross is in the commentary mentioned like a thorn, sharp. So if someone gets a first jhana, go to the second jhana. Very noticeable things is first jhana is very gross. Second jhana is more peace. They feel like this. Second jhana is better. To control more easy. Second jhana, first jhana is like a cross, no peaceful. So cannot say nibbana in this. Nibbana means the best thing, the best happiness in this life. So second jhana only. So another one say, oh, you say that is soul. I know argue that is soul have, but that is no yet nibbana. No yet nibbana in this life. What is the reason? So there is a piti. That piti is a little obvious happiness of mind. So still gross. If someone have a piti, like excited, happy or excited. So excited mean is still gross. I know another soul, no more piti. Like a neutrality, having a neutrality, they stay. Neutrality meaning is something balancing. Because of no piti, not so excited. Surely have a sukha. So because of not having piti, mindfulness, comprehension, quite strong. The feel happiness with the body. With the body means because of very peace in the jhana stage. So mindful materiality spread the whole body. After get up, bodies are very comfortable because of good materiality, because of good mind in the jhana time. Also from get up from the jhana, comfortably can stay. So that means feel the happiness with the body. So noble persons praise about this jhana. Upekkha, neutrality, have a mindfulness, sukha vihari, staying happily about this jhana. That is the third jhana. So such a soul is nibbana in this very life. Second jhana is no nibbana. he told like this. So another one told, no, that is no nibbana. That is no nibbana. So because the mind is paying attention, that is happiness. Because a happy factor is a two factor. One is happiness, one is one-pointedness. So mind thinking, this is a happiness. If you think this is a happiness, still gross. Because of removing happiness and removing suffering, removing bodily happiness and bodily happiness and mental happiness, cessation of pain. There is no suffering, no happiness. Pure purity of mindfulness because of neutrality. That is the fourth jhana. Fourth jhana is because of happiness and neutrality change. Because of neutrality, mindfulness become very pure. Before, because of happiness, because of pity, that type of mindfulness is, if someone excited, very happy, so mindfulness is not so strong, not obvious. Once happiness is gone, neutrality comes. If someone has neutrality, mindfulness is more obvious. So, purity of mindfulness because of neutrality. So that is the fourth jhana. That fourth jhana is, he say, a kind of soul. That is a nibbana. Reaching nibbana in this very life. So all are five about the nibbana view. So now we are finished 62 round view. 62 round view. So after that, the Buddha make a conclusion about the previous view. After that, the Buddha, the Tathagata, know the causes of round view, how to hold, what is their destination. I know, the Buddha know. The Buddha know more than that. More than that means the right view, etc. Although the Buddha know, no adhere to it. Because of this, peacefulness of the Buddha is very obvious. The Buddha know the origin of feeling, wrong view feeling, the cessation of wrong view feeling, the goodness of wrong view feeling, weakness of wrong view feeling, the liberation of wrong view feeling. Because of knowing in that, the Buddha is free from clinging. That is it. Normally, every time conclusion like this. So, that is called a kind of Dhamma, omniscient knowledge. Very deep, difficult to see, difficult to know. Peaceful, superior, beyond the mere thoughts, subtle, known by only wise men. Realizing that, the Buddha realized like this, if someone prays to the Buddha in this way, that is a praising rightly. Praising rightly. Meaning the praising omniscient knowledge. That is the best quality. Normally, ordinary person cannot praise to the Buddha. Omniscient knowledge. Normally, ordinary person may know his morality only. May not know omniscient knowledge. Because of this, to mention omniscient knowledge, the Buddha trying to teach wrong views. So, if someone know others' view, different kinds of view, so that is only omniscient knowledge only can do like that. So, have a chance to know omniscient knowledge because of teaching around you. So after that, the Buddha told some ascetics or Brahmins, they hold such views. Not knowing, not seeing, just feeling with a craving. Because of this, their view is shakeable. Shakeable. Because actually they don't know really. They don't see really. Without knowing, without seeing, they hold such a view. Because of not true, that is shakeable. Shakeable. Shakeable is if other people make a question, ask a question, they cannot hold that view. Because of they really don't know, don't see. If you see, you are very sure. Although other person ask a question, okay, you can still hold. because you are very sure. So about this, these are not so sure, only they are feel without knowing, without seeing. So here mentioned like the pillar rise up into the husk, put into the husk, not into the earth. Husk is the cover or rice. Cover or rice and take the whole, put the pillar. That pillar is shakeable, not so strong. Not so strong. Not like Sotapanna's view. Sotapanna, they have a view. Nature, dukkha, anatta, mentality, materiality, cause and effect. Karma and karma result. They hold such a view. By knowing, by seeing. Nobody can shake his view. Because of he holds such a view, by knowing, by seeing. So one time the Buddha go to someone, teach Dhamma, become Sotapanna. Immediately the Mara come to, after the Buddha went back, Mara come to him, pretending as a Buddha. The Mara pretend like a Buddha. So disguise like a Buddha. So I told you before, all conditioned things are impermanence, suffering. But no, some conditioned things are not impermanence. So what is Sotapanna? Sotapanna is already see, already know. That is a cannot Buddha. It may be Mara. Like that. So Mara have to admit, yes, I am Mara, like that. So being inside, they go back. So Sotapanna's views are, they are very, after getting such a view, very sure. Because of knowing, because of seeing. So these wrong views are just their thinking, not reality. Without knowing, without seeing, they hold such a view. Because of this, those views are shakeable. So the Buddha said it like this. Next paragraph is 118. 118. So 118, etc. 119, 119, until 130. So that means but the conclusion is like that. Those views because of phassa, because of contact, they get such a view. That is like the cause of wrong view. Why they get such a wrong view? Because of phassa, because of contact. That is only one cause the Buddha mentioned. One cause is a very important cause. Every wrong view is coming from contact. So if no contact, no more wrong view. So what is a contact? They have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, and the mind. Because of this, they can contact with the other objects. Because of that contact, they get such a wrong view. So one very sure cause is contact. Contact, mostly they get jhana. Get jhana is the mind contact with object, meditation object. That is also a kind of contact. So can see Deva, can see Brahma, a kind of contact. So by seeing Deva, Brahma, they say, oh, Brahma lives are what they say like that. So all views are coming from contact. Coming from contact. They see that they don't see being reborn. So they hold the annihilationism something. They don't see, they see one life, two life, some Brahma still alive. So they hold such creator view. Like that. So all are because of contact with the mind or with the eye, ear, nose, and the body. Anyway, something because of contact. Means if there is contact, possible to have a wrong view. So although you can contact, cannot say information is correct. Correct. So like that. So about this, they have such a feeling, wrong view feeling because of contact. Without contact, cannot have. If you cannot see like a divine eye anything, you may not have such a view. So some people can contact only devas. They say devas are present, nirvana in this very life. Another one, I can contact another Brahma. you say that it's non nirvana. I can contact or something like that. So everything's main goal is contact. So next one, 131. 131 is like the same. Except contact, there is no other reason. No other reason. Must have contact. If not have contact, cannot have wrong view. After that, 144 paragraph. So if someone have contact, what can have? So because of contact, have a feeling. If you can contact, have feeling. If there is by seeing something, you have something feeling. Maybe good, maybe sad, or like that. So in the same way, with it, if you have ear, so you can listen to the sound. That is a kind of contact. If you listen to the sound, you may have some kind of feeling, good or bad. In the same way, nose sensitivity can contact with the smell. So because of contact feeling come up, that is in the Paticcasamuppada, Passapaccaya, Vedana. So maybe the Buddha want to say the causes, Vedana. If we have a Vedana, what have? Vedana Paccaya, Dana. If we have a feeling, good feeling, have a craving, attached, that is good to eat, or that is good to see, like that, good to listen. So sometimes no go, no feeling is no go. If the feeling is no go, want to avoid. For example, so city people, many concrete, they covered by tree. Have to plant the tree. It would be good to plant the tree to cover the concrete. Like that, something. So if you hate, long for another one. So that is also craving. Now, after craving, what happened? Tanapicaya upadana. Tanapicaya upadana means that if you have craving, because of craving, clinging arise. That's very, very craving. That is a clinging. So, too much craving. Because of clinging, what karma arise. If you want to get something very much, you will trying to get. So people trying to get earning money because to get a house and car like that. So at that time become karma. Some people get rightly in righteous way, right way. Some people trying to get in wrong way. If they do in wrong way, get agusala karma. If they do right way, get agusala karma. So that is what we call upadana paccaya bhava in the dependent origination. After that, bhava paccaya jati. If you have a karma, you will reborn. If you have agusala karma, you will reborn in a woeful state. If you have a kusala karma, you will reborn go realm, human, deva, like that. So jati, after jati, what happens? Jati paccaya jaramarana. If there is a jati being reborn, will be old, will be dead. So that is a sure result. very accurate result. Soka Pridewa Doka Dominus Upayasa Sambondi, sorrow, temptation, body pain, mental pain. Another one is maybe depression will arise. That is not so sure. Some Brahma not help like that. Anyway, once you reborn, you will be old, you will be dead. So that means if we have a contact, final case is suffering. Maybe this session is to get knowledge, suffering. If something we have a contact, finally we will be old, we will be sick. So next paragraph is 145. So about that in the commentary, a little bit mentioned about Vodakata. Vodakata means going around the samsara. Sometimes the Buddha, in terms of Oija, the Buddha teach, because of Oija, have to going around the samsara, like that, sometimes. Sometimes the Buddha teach in terms of craving, start from the craving, because of craving, going around the samsara. So sometimes in terms of wrong view, going around the samsara, the Buddha teach. Here, like in terms of wrong view feeling start. Why wrong view feeling start? Because of contact, like that. So if you contact, wrong view feeling come out, craving come out, attachment come out, like karma come out, being reborn come out. So that ordinance and that they come out like that. So that they're going around in terms of wrong view. Sometimes mostly in the Brahmajāla start from the avijja, like that. Here start wrong view feeling. Why wrong view feeling arises? Because of contact, like that. Start from there. So in terms of craving, in terms of avijja, in terms of wrong view, the Buddha teach about the going around the samsara. So that is like that, like the ox in the it's like we say machine. In the machine is so sometimes for example to get wine from the sesame, so then the cow have to going around. So that's the way is not finished. Always going around. Only once all oil come out, only have to stop. So for the beings also samsara is like this, going around the human, deva, brahma, again human, deva, brahma, like that. That is a better way. Woeful state or something. Sometimes woeful state, sometimes human, deva, brahma, again woeful state, like that. So cannot finish. Because of we not have no truly craving come out. Because of craving come out, reborn again. If reborn, we have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So we contact, we feel, we have a craving, do karma, get a new life. New life have eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. So contact again. So in this way, cannot finish like the cow. That is how to say. Cow engage in the machine. So go and have to going around. Another one is like the dog tied in the pillar to the pillar. So the dog tied with the rope to the pillar. So the dog have to going around near the pillar, near the post. Another one is like the boats. Just trying to find the wind. So boats, because of wind, they go away in the ocean. So going around because of nobody, only wind here, this wind, that wind. So cannot finish. In the same way, the beings are going around in the samsara. So cannot come up from the samsara. Because to get the right view, only Buddha's teaching. When they have a chance to listen Buddha's teaching, only they get the right view. Normally, cannot get the right view without listening to Buddha's teaching. So now we are paragraph number is 145. That is to stop samsara. How to stop? Going around this. So bhikkhus, once a bhikkhu know the cessation of six contacts, once a bhikkhu know the origin of six contacts, cessation of that, goodness of that, weakness of that, liberation of that, that a bhikkhu may know more than wrong view. So, what is the origin of contact? So, better thing is we should go to Paticcasamuppada. Paticcasamuppada is Phassa, Paccaya, Vedana, Phassa. Origin of contact is before Phassa. Salayana, Paccaya, Phassa. Salayana is eye, ear, nose, tongue, body. 6. Because of eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, we can contact with the outside world. Before we have said, because of contact, we have a wrong view. So the Buddha say, to know more than wrong view, need to know the origin of contact. So we go back. Why contact arise? Because of six doors or 6 bays. So after that, before why 6 doors arise? According to Paticcasamuppada, Nama Rupa Paccaya Salayana. Because of other Nama Rupa. There's the 6 senses because of other Nama Rupa. Alone cannot arise. So why Nama Rupa arise? Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. Vijnana Paccaya Nama Rupa. So if we have reward linking consciousness arise, surely we have other mentality, materiality. So the cause of mentality, materiality is reward linking consciousness. So why reward linking consciousness arise? Sankara Paccaya Vijnana. So conditions, Sankara is a karma actually, the same as a karma. Conditioning in things. Because of conditioning in things, consciousness arise. Meaning because of karma, consciousness arise. So why karma arise? Avijja Paccaya Sankara. Ignorance, not knowing it truly, knowing wrongly. That is a delusion. Another name is a delusion. Knowing it wrongly is we know as a man, woman, car, house, like that. That is ignorance. Knowing it truly is mentality, materiality, cause and effect, nature, dukkha, anatta, impermanence, suffering, non-self, like that. So, as long as we have ignorance, not knowing truly, we will have a karma. So Arahanta, because they know truly, according to their thinking, no man, no woman, only mentality, materiality. Whatever they do, no more karma. Their karma is stopped. They pay respect to the Buddha, they do dharma, but no more karma. Because of no more karma, they cannot get a new life. So cannot contact anymore. So they don't have an eye, ear, nose, tongue, body in the next life because of all association. So that is the origin of six contact. Six contact means eye contact, ear contact. You may want to ask why ignorance arises. So in the commentary mentioned that because of asawa. Asawa is means that is a keep in the body long times ago. Or asawa is originally alcohol. Alcohol is a keep long times together. So in the same way, ignorance long times ago, in the beginning point of samsara. What is the beginning point of samsara? Even in the Buddha says cannot know. Nobody can know that. Only the Buddha knows like this. Nobody can know the beginning point of samsara. The Buddha can see many lives, but he cannot finish. Although he's within 1 minute, he can see many eons. But although he sees in this way the whole life, 100 years, he may die, but the lives cannot finish. So that means if so that what is the cause of avijja is avijja only. But that avijja is a long time ago. Cannot see beginning point. So the origin of six phassa is that is avijja. So next one, the cessation of six phassa. What is the cessation? Cessations if avijja cease, where avijja cease no more karma, six contact also will cease. Next one is goodness of six phassa. Goodness is sometimes we contact, we are happy, feeling is good. So because of this, many people want to do contact. So that is a good. You have a goodness. The Buddha also trying to see goodness. But another one, next one, adinava. Adinava is a thought of contact, weakness of contact. What is that is changeable, although happy, cannot exist a long time. Impermanence. So that is no good. No good. We try to get something. We think that is good. Even the body trying to get a good health. We eat medicine, but cannot long time. Finally, we surely fail. Medical checkup do one time, okay, still okay. Next time, still okay. Next time, something happen problem. Huh? More. Next time, many red mark. Huh? Red mark is you cannot be win always. So after a few times, surely we lose, although we maintain very much. So that is weakness. That is weakness is changeable. Economy we trying to get after being rich. Sometimes lose money. Although not lose money, you will go away from the properties. So although we earn too much and not so good. A few times we have been, but because of changeable, not stable, that is the weakness of contact our body. So what is another one is Nisrana. Nisrana is liberation. Liberation of these six contacts. What is not attached to that? As long as you are happy in that, you cannot be free from, you cannot liberate. So, if you want to liberate, you cannot be happy. So the Buddha's idea, Sabaloke, Nabiranti Sanya, the perception and delights in the every life, even in Brahma, even in Deva, even in human, you should have a perception in delights. As long as someone happy in the human, Deva cannot be free from that. So, if you are not happy, not attached, you can find the way to liberate. Like Bodhisattva. Bodhisattva stay in the palace, happy. At one time go to the garden, see older people. So, what is the meaning of older people? Older people is they cannot stay longer time. Will die soon. So before he never see. So ask the charioteer. So do I have such a nature? Yes, everybody have. I also have. You also have. Everybody have. So what is that thing? Oh, life is not to be happy. No more happy. So I should not go to the garden to be happy. Because I have an ordinance. The nature of ordinance that we have. So go back. So the father give enjoyment to more. So a bit happy. Forget about 4 months. After 4 months, go again to the garden. Want to go. So that they will show that object, Sikkapasa. You see Sikkapasa. Oh, that person is not like normal. What kind of person? So charioteer told him, that's what we call Sikkapasa. Sikkapasa. So what is the meaning of Sikkapasa? He may get up from this disease, he may not get up, not so sure. He may die. So do I have such a nature? Yeah, everybody have. So life is not to be happy like that. So don't want to go to the garden. Go back to the. So the father give more enjoyment. So after 4 months they go again. So at that time that person he saw they will show. They will can show some objects. So at that time also, that is what kind of person. Many people follow him, send to the cemetery. So what is that person? That person is a dead person. That person is what? That is the last seeing. His relatives, friends. This is the last seeing. After go there no more, cannot see anymore. Like that. So do I have such nature? Yes, everybody have. Everybody have. So if the life is not to be happy, like that. So that is the beginning point of liberation. Not happy. So next time see the monk. So what is a monk also? Monk is want to be pure, want to do kusala. 10 kinds of kusala, dana, sila, bhavana, Vacha, Patidana, Padanumodana, Dhamma Savana, Dhamma Desana, Dedicutama, like that. At that time, maybe only know 10 kinds of kusala. We don't know another nirvana or something. So charioteer explained, oh, that is good. Want to be pure is good. Want to help other people, no harm other people. This life is only trying to get a kusala only, purity only, like that. So you want to be at that time, you can. That is good. You want to find out that life. So later go to the forest, get a liberation. So means we discern vipassana also, discern mentality, discern materiality, cause and effect. After that we have to do nature dukkha anatta. If we do nature dukkha anatta, we can remove especially attachment. We are not happy. We may have disenchantment about their body. So at that time only can gain a liberation. So the liberation of sixth pada is not attached to that. That is the point. So seeing away is what is the origin of life or contact? What is the cessation? What is the goodness? What is the weakness? what is liberation. So, by then, if someone knows this, by then, he can know more than wrong view. More than wrong view. So, to know more than wrong view, like that, need to remove attachment to the life. If so possible, to see more than wrong view. More than wrong view means right view. Right view is Sila, Samadhi, Panya, Vimukti. That is until Arhata. From Sila until Arhata. That is we say right view. Who know this right view? In the commentary mentioned, the Arhanta know. Arhanta know this right view. Nagami also know. Nagami no returner. Sakaragami also once returner know. Sotapanna, stream entire know about the right view. Next one is Bahududo Kandadro Bhikkhu. The Bhikkhu, bearer of scripture, knowledgeable, Lana the Bhikkhu can know. Lana the Bhikkhu, according to scripture only. Lana the Bhikkhu, you also learn that. Now you know. Like that. That is a no according to learning. Next one, Arata Vipasaka, who practice Vipassana diligently. At that time, he knows mentality, materiality, rising or vanishing. So no more Atta. Always he do non-self, impermanence, suffering. Non-self, impermanence, and suffering. So for him, quite obvious. Non-self. Inside, internal, external. Past, the present, the future. Like that. So, because of this, Arata Vipasaka, who practice Vipassana diligently, that person also know. Those people know. So, Arhanta know, Nagami know, Sakadagami know, Sotapanna know, Nana Bhikkhu know, Arata Vipasaka, who learn, who practice Vipassana, like a mature stage. That person know. So, that is the right view. So when they practice, they not have attached to the body. They want to be liberated from body, like that. So after that, the Buddha says, so all wrong views are all wrong views are inside the 62. Only within this 62, all wrong views are come into. Cannot be more than that. The whole world, the people, the whole world, or the whole universe, including Deva Brahma, they may have a wrong view. Those wrong views are among this 62. Cannot be more than that, except that, the Buddha says. So, like that, the net of fishermen with a small hole. So, spread into the small pond, catch all fish. So all fish into the small pond go into the net. In the same way, so the Buddha omniscient knowledge is like that net, superior net. All wrong views are like a fish into the small pond. So 31 realms are like a small pond. So that is simile. So superior net means omniscient knowledge. The Buddha can catch all wrong view with his knowledge into his net. No more than that. All those small fish, big fish into the net. In the same way, the Buddha teaches this 62 wrong view. So all wrong view in the world will go into the net. Cannot be more than that. So the Buddha says like this. After that, another paragraph is the Buddha's bodies cut off the rope from the rope which can bring lives until the body exists Devas, humans can see. After passed away, Devas, human cannot see because no rope which can bring the life. For the normal person, we have a craving. That craving will bring another life, new life. Although passed away, still can see. Still can see. If you have something divine eye, Janakābhivaṃsa, like that, can see after passed away what happened. For the Buddha, after passed away, nobody can see. Why? The Buddha cut off the rope which can bring the life. What is rope? Rope is craving. Craving can bring life. So we have a craving. After we pass away, we will get a new life. For the Buddha, after this body passed away, there was humans cannot see the Buddha because the life already cut off. So after that, Bhante Ananda told to the Buddha, "Oh, that is excellent Bhante, marvelous Bhante. What is the name of this Dhamma?" So the Buddha said, "The name of this Dhamma is Untitled. Atta is a benefit, Jala is a net. So benefit net, or the net of benefits. That is one name. Why? In this Sutta, there is a benefit for this life and for the future life. For the future life. So because of this, one name is Untitled. You should remember as a Untitled. Also, you should remember as a Brahmajāla. Brahmajāla is the net of Dhamma. So in this Sutta, there are many Dhammas. So because of this, the net of Dhamma. Next one is Brahmajāla. You should remember also like this. Brahmajāla is a superior net or supreme net. So superior means refer to the Sabbanyutta Jnana. In the sense of superiority. So, superior net. Next one is the Jala. You should also remember. Jala is a view net or round view net. So all round views are in this Sutta. Because of this, you can say Jala, round view net. So next name, another name is Anodaro Singama Vijayo. Nodaro is incomparable. Incomparable. Singama Vijayo is victory in battle. So, incomparable victory in a battle. So, that is the name. So, in the commentary mentioned, one say incomparable victory in a battle. So, by listening in this Sutta, can surpass, can oppress. Deva Bauddha Mara, Khanda Mara, Nichu Mara, Kilesa Mara. Because of this, incomparable victory in a battle. So, Mara is like Buddha's enemy. Mara means originally one deva always disturb to the Buddha, not to practice. Once they go up from the city. So the Mara told the Bodhisattva, after 7 days you will get the wheel, check out, you can fly everywhere. The wheel will come to you. Should not go up. Please enjoy the sensual pleasure. Like that. So, Mara always don't want to practicing. So, Mara, the literal meaning of Mara is, Marana. Marana and Mara, that is a relative words. So, Mara is who caused Marana, who caused to die, who caused someone to die. So, that is the Mara. Marana is die or death. Who caused death? That is a Mara. So, means, one called Mara is Mara always stop to practicing. If according to his design, if it stops, that person will die again and again in the samsara. So that made by Mara. So because of this, Mara is who caused to die. So Mara and Marana, that is a relative words. So because of this, if you listen to this Sutta, you will get attainment. So Mara cannot disturb. So no need to die. No need to die is because of you not reborn. If not reborn, no need to die. If reborn, surely will die. Although other people kill or not kill, you will surely die. So not so much different. So because of this, Mara Deva is kill or make die other people. So if listening to this Sutta can pass, can oppress this Mara. That is we call it Deva Bodha Mara. Another Mara is Khanda Mara. Khanda is this 5 aggregates. This body. This body also we call Mara. Why we call it Mara? Mara is literal meaning you know who caused to die. So if there is this body, you will surely die. So who kill you? This body kill you. Like that. This body kill you. So nobody kill. If there is a body, that body will kill you. So sometimes this body in the scripture say like enemy with a friendly face. With a friendly face associated well with you. You think a friend spot him, later kill you. In the same way, this body also actually enemy, but with a friendly face. Because of this, you think morning time wash the face, toothbrush, take care a lot. That later make you to be sad. Oh, like that. At that time, you will not understand. Oh, this body, although I spot too much, very much like that. So sometimes say like this body is the enemy with a friendly face, like that. We are take care. We are thinking this is a friend, best friend. One time, clean every day. So after one day or half day, start again, wash again, with many shoes. How much we take care. But anyway, finally, this body will make you to die, will make you to be sad. So because of this, Khanda also a kind of Mara. Next one is Mechu Mara. Mechu Mara is Mechu is death. Maybe mortal, not mortal. Mortal. Because we have a nature of death, surely we die. So who kill us? Nature of death. We have to die. So that death nature also mortal, maybe mortal. Also Mara. So next one is Kilesa Mara. Defilements also are called Mara. We have to die because of defilements. If we don't have the defilements like Arhanta, no more defilements. So after birth there will no more new life, cannot be dying again. So why we have to die? Because of defilements. Defilements make us to die, kill us. So because of this we call defilements as a Mara. So if you listen to this Sutta, you may overcome, you may win this Maras. That is an incomparable victory in the battle. So other victory are normal, not incomparable. Although you win this time, next time you will lose. You will lose. That is like a normal. So you do medical checkup this time, win. Okay. Win. Cannot be win, then surely after a few times, cannot one problem come up, maybe more and more problem come up. you cannot win always. So I'm seeing good result, I cannot be happy so much. Maybe some limit only. So not like that. Sometimes, in the same way, every day we learn education, path or victory. But that is for short time. After a few times, you will have other problem. So economy, you may win sometimes. So but later you will lose. To lose means if you die, those money are you very, very different. And so there is some kind of winning. Those are not so powerful, not so good. Normal winning can lose again. So fighting each other, making war. Every day they think they are victory or win, but they have to lose again. So there is one stanza from younger time I recite, but from which I don't know, from some book I read. Like that, Natanjitan, Sadhujitan, Yanjitan, Vajiyati. Some kind of winning can lose again. That is not Sadhujitan, no well done winning. When, because I can lose again. So, not Sadhujitan. Sadhu, well done winning. Winning, but not sadhu, not well done. Because you can lose again. Yanko jitan, sadhu jitan, yang jitan, nawajiyati. Some kind of winning cannot lose again. So that winning only sadhu jitan. Well done win. Well done victory. Like that. So in the life, we win many things, education, we happy, or economy, or something, but only some kind of period only. After that, we were sad again. So, by listening to this Sutta, by practicing in Dhamma, if you win, like become Arhanta, so at that time you can be happy. That is incomparable winning. Cannot lose again. Totally can be happy. How much you want to be happy? That is worth it. Worth it. So other winnings are you cannot be happy too much. Actually, some period only you can be happy. Later you will lose again. So uncomparable winning is like that. Very difficult to win. So those maras. After winning those maras, you will win. That's incomparable. So because of this, the Buddha say, "Anukaro singama vijayo," incomparable victory in the battle. So the Buddha said it like this. So bhikkhus also satisfied with the Buddha's teaching. So when bhikkhu recited this Sutta, 10,000 world shake. 10,000 world shake in the Sutta mentioned. So in the commentary, not only one time, every one view, the world shake. So in the commentary, there is 8 causes to have earthquake. One is unbalance of elements. Because of this, also have earthquake. Another one is because of power of powerful person. Powerful person is a second power. Maybe sometimes you may want to shake the earth. Testing. Testing. So, Bodhisattva Bodhisattva go into the mother one. And so next one is come out from the mother one, reborn. So Sambodhipatiya, achieving the enlightenment. Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, teaching. Ayusankara of Sajjana, relinquishing some kind of absorption to control life. The Buddha near to die because of some disease, but the Buddha practiced some kind of absorption to extend the life. So after that, no more extend, no more go to the absorption, because he decided to pass and to bring Nirvana. So once relinquished that kind of practicing, earthquake, the earth shake. So next one go into the bring Nirvana. After relinquishing this absorption, soon after a few times, pass away into bring Nirvana. At that time also, so I have earthquake. So once unbalanced, powerful person, Bodhisattva go into the mother womb, come out mother womb, achievement, Dhammacakkappavattana Sutta, relinquishing absorption into the brain nirvana, all are 8. So next 8 also mentioned, next another 8. So Bodhisattva go to the forest, approach banyan tree, bodhi tree, checking the Pansukula Chivara. Pansukula Chivara is a rag, just a rag. A cloth, very dirty cloth, take out to make the rope. So from the dead body, Bodhisattva take out. The Buddha take out. So washing that cloth. Another one is Kalakārama Sutta. One Sutta called Kalakārama. At that time also. Next one is one Sutta called Gautamaka Sutta. Vasandara Jataka. This is Brahmajāla Sutta. So all are 8. So when Bodhisattva go to the forest, approach bodhi tree, because of our own efforts, the earth shake. When the Bodhisattva take Pansukula Jivara, the dusty rope, so the earth like a surprise. Surprise is the Buddha do very difficult thing. He is actually princess. Many lands he owns. So such a person take those very disgusting ropes. Because of this, the earth is like a surprise. Nature surprise. He performed a lot of parami in a long period. So those person trying to take disgusting ropes. Because of this, the other shake mentioned. Next one is washing Pansukula Chivara Vasandara Jataka. That is shaking the other shake. That is untimely, not usual. Kalakārama Sutta, Gautamaka Sutta. For that, the earth, I do witness like that. I will do witness. So that's a witness, and the earth shake. So for this Brahmajāla Sutta, like to give calling sadhu, to call sadhu. So the earth shake mentioned in the commentary. So not only that, Bhante Mahinda Thera also when he teach this Sutta, the other shake. Another thing is Vrinda Bhatiya Thera sweeping in the Buddha ground. After that, practice Buddha Nosati, recite this Sutta. At the end, the other shake. So another one is some kinds of some theras recite this Sutta at the end, the other shake like that. So about this sutta, checking up is quite common. Quite common. So now we finished. Now, so all wrong views all are related to soul. Buddha's view is no soul. That is the main difference. So we should stop according to time. So if there is a question, you can ask. Yeah.
I try to ask.
Yeah, no problem. Very good.
One day can understand.
Huh?
One day you can understand.
Understand is you if you use difficult vocabularies.
One day. Just now one day saying if we have soul, we have wrong view.
Yeah.
But in the YouTube, they have one video. Can see the dead body, something come up. Is it that person have already become better?
Dead body, he can see dead body. Others body.
The video can the video.
Others body or his body.
Dead body in dead body.
And dead body of
hospital. They have a CCTV.
Yeah, maybe he is after passed away, he become better. Yeah, sure. After passed away, can be a few seconds, even more than second. After Chuti, can be Patisandi. So Chuti and Patisandi, no, even 1 second, no, so different. Like that. So that is if someone reborn to the Deva realm, go to the Deva. No, cannot say that is a very far like that. Also may not go like that. Just go there, arise like that. So even if someone need to go to the hell, so reborn into the hell, like that. May go like that, may not go, not so sure. Anyway, very fast can reborn in the hell. Yeah.
I think her question is somebody died and other people from CCTV can catch something like soul come out from his dead body. Is that true? Isn't that your question?
Yeah, according to Buddha's view, no soul have. So only may reborn as a beta. Nearby. May reborn as a beta. Yeah. CCTV may see like that, not sure. CCTV may see, may not see. Not so sure. Because some betas sometimes they have a way to see. Some people can see because of using some their mantra. One time, one betas like a medicine. One day they come near the children. Children are told, if one day you go to village, please tell my mother to come back quickly because we are hungry. Children say. So one day told the children, how can I see your mother? So at that time, the children give medicine to the bandit. Bandit hold the medicine. Can see his mother. So when the bandit meets mother, bandit told her, your children is waiting, hungry. They say, come back quickly. So at that time, mother beta surprised. How can you see? Give it this medicine. So mother take out that medicine, go back like this. So somehow because of medicine, they can see. And they have a story in the Buddha's Veda Vatu. So they have some way to see. Maybe because of sometimes they may use power, sometimes they may lose power. Maybe in the CCTV may appear. Not so sure. Not so sure. Machine also not so sure. Sometimes because of electricity. So little bit may possible. But some people are thinking like that. Our eye sensitivity is because of karma. So Veda also because of their karma cannot see. But the camera is not karma from materiality. Camera is temperature from materiality. So maybe may see like that. But actually according to scripture, many Vedas, what you find out with the camera, you may not be. So maybe they may have some power not to easy. Sometimes they may lose power or something. So little bit possible sometimes may appear. Not so sure. So some way somehow because of mantra can see. Some people say right or wrong, I don't know. The dogs are dirty then from the eye. Now like that you can see. You can do. Whatever you want to see.
Good afternoon, Bante.
Yeah.
Thank you for delivering this Brahmajāla Sutta.
Yeah.
So from this Sutta, I understand that there will be 2 to 3 wrong views. Nihilism, eternalism, and self is also eternalism. It's part of eternalism. Then next question is that if we hold such wrong view, so at the point of death, we'll get into the woeful realm.
Yes.
And I remember Bante mentioned in the Abhidhamma class that if we know that there's a self, but we will not go into the woeful state because we understand karma. So Bante, can you please explain?
That is mean is as long as you are thinking soul in that time, wrong view. In that time. But in that time, for example, you think now, this is a soul, I have a soul. So that is the akusala mind. So the destination of akusala mind is woeful state or suffering. Every akusala only produces suffering. But other time you may do kusala. You may do kusala. The other time you may not think always a soul. So other time may do donation something. So means this mind when have chance to produce life, will produce a woeful state only. But for the person have another kusala. Now, like you see, for example, other religion person. So for us, I may say because of they hold the soul, so wrong view. So whenever they think soul, that's akusala mind. But sometimes, occasionally, they do donation. They don't know, just help other people. So that is their goodness. So that goodness will produce life. If so, good life they have. But sometimes they think this is soul. That mind, when that mind produce life, woeful states. So maybe that is the only possible. Such a kind of view only proper.
Bante, when you say the person know, is this no just a theoretical, like the book knowledge, or no meaning that we see for ourselves,
Anyway, that is a deep, not deep, may have. Anyway, once you think another, non-self, even perception, that is a kusala mind. That is a kusala mind. Even because we need to do perception, at least another, nature, dukkha. That is according to form of the truth. If something even thinking according to form of the truth, that is we say dharma attention. If opposite of form of the truth, that is an akusala mind. Even thinking. Knowing deeply or not deeply is maybe different. Power is maybe different. But anyway, we get kusala. So the Buddha sometimes teach Sinya Sutta, another Sinya, the perception of himself, nature Sinya, the perception of environment, the perception of suffering. So that is good. Even speaking, we are mentioned like speaking about a king. Those kings are powerful or beautiful, and so that is not good saying. But although those are very powerful, finally we have to pass away. So go into the Dhamma. Such a thinking. Become even saying, if what you are saying is according to form of the truth, that is a saying is go about saying. So thinking also the same. Yeah.
I have a half real life experience and half like a dream. I think 20 years ago, which I feel was very rarely when the earth opened up and people start falling directly. Is that after that I was pulled by the force to say pray. Then I was so scared that I wake up. But the dream was very realistic. After that, in Japan, I stayed there for 1 year. I met with earthquake and volcano eruption, but nothing happens to me. Then, is it that when the earth open, earthquake, and some people fall in, is it in real life? That means those people falling in, they go direct to hell. Is it an indication?
No. That is not so sure. Not so sure.
Because I read, I hear some Dhamma talks that the hell is in something like in the center of the earth or what. Yeah. So if a place got earthquake and open, some people are buried in and all that. Is it means that they have fallen into hell?
Into hell is he died after he passed away. So where reborn, we are not so sure. Not so sure is many people die. Some are just dying only sure. Bodily will sink into into the earth. But where reborn, not so sure.
Oh, it's not connected or anything.
No, not so sure. Can be human, can be animal, everything possible.
Oh, doesn't mean that get buried in is.
No mean like Devadatta is no volcano. That is just for him only.
Oh.
For him, the fire suck him go into the Avijji. Yeah, those people are surely Avijji. No in the volcano or earthquake, not so sure. Some people go into the earth and not yet die. Even possible. So that is not so sure. Not so sure. Yeah.
Thank you.
In this sutta, Buddha have teach 3 sila, small sila, medium sila, and large sila. But in this sila, Buddha haven't say release animals, just say cannot killing, cannot harm others beings. Then how about release animals?
Or release animals. Release animals.
We go and buy the animals and release them. Is it right?
That is mostly sila is avoiding. Mostly these sila is avoiding. Usually 2 kinds of sila. One sila is avoiding. One sila is practicing. Practicing like volunteer service. So these silas are mostly avoiding, not have releasing. So releasing is sometimes giving the life. Giving life. A kind of giving. Actually, you relinquish your money, you save others' life. So that is amazing, giving life. Giving life. So more dana instead of sila. That is a good. But that is instead of sila, giving. So the best giving.
Seriously sick. Then they think they release the animals to get long life.
So that is a karma. Some because we die is because of karma finish, because of life span finish. So some are both like that. So maybe if karma, original karma is very important. But original karma, for example, can last 50 years. 50 years. Because of something doing wrongly, many akusala karma. So instead of 50 years, maybe 40 years. Because of many akusala he do. So if so, maybe if you release, maybe it can be 40 years. 50 years. Possible to be 50 years. Not possible to be 60 years. So like that. If because of karma. So but you are akusala karma very strong. Not able to stop. If so, although release may not. Because not only one cause. We have many causes. So that is the kusala. You will get results in some way. But may not be not so sure. So little bit possible, not so sure. Because how much you have done akusala. The akusala, how much mature, we don't know. So if you want to do, can do such a thing. Sometimes for some people, there is a quite reasonable way. Anyway, releasing saving others' life is good. Getting kusala. Possible to relieve.
Before I came there, I thought I was doing kusala deed, but after that I got doubts. When I went to the upper monastery to do dana, I saw one lady dana chicken, and so many people see chicken. So many people have not tasted chicken for I don't know how long, but she only dana a little bit. So only some people have it. So I can see the disappointment in quite a number of those no more already. So that day I just feel, I want to make sure that every one of them have this since I see the disappointment. So I told the lady to help me prepare and make sure enough for almost 600 in the upper monastery. But after I do the dana, some people say it's kusala. But after that, think over is I have to go and ask the lady to order all this chicken. I'm sure they all will be killed because of my. So I'm now having if this situation occur again, because I'll be going toilet in out. Then, but I see the happiness and so many people, oh, chicken already. They come and it's open. And when I was performing the dana, I feel very, very happy that every one of them, only those vegetarian, they will see, ooh, they will avoid it, But is this the akusala or kusala? I really don't know. Because I see the happiness in those people who haven't eaten meat for so long. I also, at that time I'm doing the dana, I feel so happy. I didn't think, but of course I'm thinking how many chickens have I killed. So who is going to bear the karma?
Those are even, because even a Buddha, so eats meats. So if you get properly, no problem. The Buddha some rule, no see, no hear, no have doubts. So such a kind of meat only. Something you see killing, you hear killing, you have doubt because of you killing. So those are not suitable to eat. Other things are no problem. No problem. So even in Buddha can eat, except donating. So if you buy from the market, that is may not have a problem. So from ancient time until now, some monasteries are doing, some bandits also accepting. So Buddha time also Devadatta told to the Buddha not to lay down in your rule, not to eat meat for the bhikkhus. The Buddha not allowed. Only 3 kinds of them, like can see, can hear, have a doubt. That is killing for the bhikkhu. So those meat only cannot eat. Another thing is 10 kinds of meat for the bhikkhus cannot eat. So that means that the other meats, if you get properly, can eat. So yes, if you can avoid, for example, avoid not eating is like seems good. Good is no need to die. Chicken no need to die. That is like a mathematical way. So, but although you eat buying from the shop already killed, from the shop you buy, you're not encouraged to kill. So that is I think no problem. No problem. No akusala. No akusala. Yeah, that is a need to take care. You should order to the person who sell chicken. Just go there. If you see meat, you buy. Yeah. Future in the future is you should make sure you should do clearly. Clearly is you should not order. Just trying to get from the shop. Yeah. Some sayings yeah, if you say I want more, that is not so clear. Yeah, not so clear is maybe okay because you want to get meat, not have intention to kill. For example, quite seem okay, but if a little bit near to something, you may have doubts. So for the future, you should make sure. You may go yourself to the market to get meat only, or you may say other person only trying to get from the shop. Must be sure like that. Yeah. So according to rule, no problem. Such case, no problem. Yeah. All right. Indicates the meanings and get meat from the shop. No problem. No, not the same things. Anyway, some like Brahmajāla is a Sotapanna. So sometimes in his country have a problem in the remote area, fighting, people robbing. So he have to encourage his ministers, at least trying to make peace that area. So his saying is make peace. Saying is very good. Really his mind is want to be peace, don't want to kill. His mind you can see sort of on the mind. Actually don't want to kill. So mind also don't want to kill. Saying also make peace. But a soldier, may harm other people, kill. But for him, no problem. No problem. Because his intention is really want to be peace. That is his intention. His saying is trying to be peace. So that the minister go may kill or may not kill. That is not his case. Not his case. Like that. So one thing is intention. You make it sure. One thing is saying need to be proper. Need to be according to law, like that. He say make a peace. That is the only. Saying is cannot say according to law. His saying is just want to peace. So intention also he is a sort of really want to be peace. So, but a real action is a minister go their own to do that. That is their case. No, Brahmajāla is the case. So have such saying. Yeah. Okay. Sharing the merits. Now we have taught 4 days about this Sutta. Okay. Yeah. Next one is Samanya Sutta, the benefit of Bhikkhu life. Yeah. Next one maybe continuously. Yeah. Benefit of Bhikkhu life, including in Sali. Sharing merits. Idame Nyatina Hodu Sukhida Hondu Nyadayo Idame Bonya Asawakaya Wahan Hodu Idame Bonya Nibbana Sa Pachayo Hodu Mama Bonya Bhagam Sabha Satana Bhajemi Desabe Mesama Bonya Bhagam Navandu Sadhu